Welcome to episode 1 of F90's Garage. I am your host, Elvis Z, and I want to thank everybody who shares, subscribes, and likes our videos from the bottom of my heart. Today I have a very special guest, and he's on his way, and I'm getting word that he's arriving right now to the studio. He should be pulling up, and he's at the front gate. Let's see if he's coming in right now. Oh, I think we hear him. I think he has a hybrid. Oh, there he is. Hey, welcome Mitesh to the studio. Welcome to F90 Garage.
What's going on, Elvis?
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How are you?
How was the ride? Everything okay?
Everything's alright, man. How you
Long
doing?
and hot?
Yeah, long and hot.
Don't worry, I got something special for you. I heard you like the White Claw. Some nice chilled glasses.
Awesome, thanks.
I hope you're okay with mango flavor.
Mango's great.
Because we don't have tangerine.
Oh, man.
So please share a little bit about yourself.
Well, as you guys heard, my name is Mitesh. I'm 25 years old. I drive a Lexus.
See you right.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I work in New York City in IT, and I love cars.
Love cars.
Cheers.
Everybody who likes cars is welcome here.
Thank you.
So you work in IT in New York. How is that?
It's good. It's good. It pays the bills.
Pays the bills. Hey, working in New York has to be really good.
Yeah, man. It's fun. I hardly ever drive my car because of it, though.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's on a weekend car.
It's
then.
a weekend car, essentially. Yeah.
Oh, I wish I could do that. Well, what about hobbies besides anything else besides cars?
Yeah, I love taking pictures. I'm an amateur professional photographer. Follow me on Instagram at Mitesh for that.
So follow him on Instagram. He also has a YouTube channel.
YouTube channel 2am Cars. The channel's pretty dead right now, but I plan on uploading more videos soon.
Don't worry, we'll link that in the description down below, okay?
Awesome.
So, how did you end up in the car culture?
Well, ever since I can remember when I was a little baby, my mom told me that I could name all the cars on the road. I used to have a lot of toy cars when I was a kid, played with cars all the time. And then when I went to Rutgers University, I joined the Rutgers University Car Club, and my passion just grew from there.
Oh, and how do you join that club?
Well, I just joined the Facebook page, introduced myself, and then the next car meet that they had, I attended, even though I didn't have a car at the time.
Oh, really?
And they welcomed me in, and I met a whole bunch of friends, some friends that I consider to be lifelong, so that's good.
That's good. And what type of car guy would you consider yourself, you know?
Well, I like all types of cars. I'm a huge motorsports guy. I love watching drift videos online. I like driving my car hard in the twisties and elevation change in the mountains. I like watching drag videos, but I would consider myself to be a spirited driver.
Oh, so you like the wind between your hair?
Yeah, pretty much. In the fall season, go on a car cruise, windows down, heat blasting with some good music. You know.
Oh, and the lady in the back.
They in the back.
Yes, she don't bother you.
No, in the front. In the front.
Okay. So, do you have a name for your car?
I don't really have a name, but my friends and I, we dubbed this car Satan's Anus because it's red, loud, and sometimes shoots flames out the back.
Man, Satan's Anus must be really loud. Man.
It's pretty loud, yeah.
How did you end up with the car?
How did I end up with the car? Well, I came across the car in 2016. It actually used to be my aunt's car. She bought it in 1994. Original from the Lexus dealership. It was on a Lazy Susan. It was like on one of those. It was like the star car in the dealership on the showroom floor, and she purchased that one for her husband as a birthday present. So the car
is in the family still.
Exactly, yeah. I've been familiar with it for a very long time. And then in 2016, my aunt asked me if I wanted it because nobody else was driving it. So I gladly accepted. And
Man, that is a dream come true.
Yeah, exactly.
To a lot of us. So, Mitesh, what type of car is Satan's Anus?
Well, It's a 1994 Lexus SC400. Lexus made the SCs, the first generations at least, from 1992 all the way up until 2000. So this is the first out of the 3 iterations. It's got a 4-liter V8. It's nicknamed the 1UZ FE. Originally, the car came with a 4-speed automatic transmission. It shares a platform with the Mark IV Supra, so it shares the same subframe, and it even shares, at least the NA Supra comes with a 2JZ, and so does SC300, so they share a platform.
Oh, that's very, very, very nice. So, what was the first mod you did on your car?
Well, I wouldn't consider it a first mod, but the first thing we ever did to the car was the driver's side window never like stayed up by itself. It was held up by duct tape, so we had to fix that. But the first mod that I did was HIDs, because when I was in college, I didn't have the tools or the experience or knowledge. And
you're just a beginner, like
exactly.
You know, all of us.
So headlights was the easiest thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And out of all your mods, which one gave you the biggest headache?
Well, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but this car doesn't have this 4-speed automatic anymore. It has a 5-speed manual transmission from Nissan 240SX.
So it doesn't come with a manual transmission?
Not the 400s. The 300s did come with a manual option. However, the 400s were only automatic.
Oh, okay.
However, I wanted a manual transmission SC400, so I got it manual swapped.
Yeah, because, you know, manual is the way to go. It's fun to drive. And you feel like one with the car.
Exactly.
It's the way to go, man.
Exactly.
You did the right thing.
Yeah, so it's a V8 with the 5-speed behind it. It definitely gave me the most headache out of all the mods I've done on the car. I think,
but it's worth it.
Definitely, without a doubt.
Okay, without a doubt. That's very good. So, Mitesh, can you give me a list of all the mods you've done to your car?
Sure. In 2016, I got the car. It was completely stock. It already came with aftermarket sound system, so it had a Kenwood head unit. It had Alpine X-type speakers installed already. But other than that, the car was completely bone stock. Since I've gotten the car in 2016, I've installed, this is a list including maintenance as well. So during that time, I did spark plug wires, new battery, oxygen sensors, coil packs, 4-piston calipers from an LS400, so big brake kit, OEM plus, new distributor cap and rotor. And at that time, I also did a coilover install. So with the Tyne Street basis, the cheapest coilovers I could find that weren't like no knockoff name brand. Also, I did LED taillights, turn signals, and running lights. I did a HID install with 55 watt Morimoto kit, LEDs in the gauge cluster, and I installed 18-inch Nissan 350Z wheels. And I also did a muffler delete. So that was in 2016. In 2017, we wrapped the car. The car originally came as sandstone beige, but I feel that the red suits my personality a little bit better and my age group. So we wrapped it red, plus red's my favorite color. We also did new fuel injectors, new radiator and hose, front rotors and pads, fuel filter, AC compressor and evaporator, steering rack, polyurethane bushings, Moog sway bar end links, i300 3-spoke steering wheel, doubled in head unit Pioneer 4100 NEX with CarPlay and Android Auto.
Nice. Bringing up to speed with the modern times.
Exactly, yep, with the backup camera and everything. And I also did tints on the car, so 35% on the side mirror, on the side windows, and 20% in the rear.
Okay, nice.
And then in 2018, I got brand new tires. I did new upper control arms and lower control arms. Did a new power steering rack and a replacement OEM pump, a new 120 amp alternator, tie rod ends, backup camera, stainless steel power steering line, a new sub and amp, Brom Elite racing seats, just because they're so much lighter and they look way more aggressive.
I gotta check out those seats.
Yeah, man, take a seat. It's pretty good. Water pump, timing belt, valve cover gaskets, polyurethane sway bar bushings, ultra racing strut bar, Hurricane long tube headers, X-pipe and boiler mufflers for the exhaust system. And in 2018, we did a manual swap, so the KA transmission from a 240. Okay. They also did 97 side skirts to update the look of the car.
Oh, nice. Giving a little more aggressive look to it.
Yep. In 2019, I replaced the transmission with another one because I exploded the one that we put in. We did a new coilover install, so Fortune Auto 500 series with Swift springs. Rides way better than the Tyne street basis coilovers. Like it's leagues ahead. And I also installed adjustable sway bar end links to compensate for a lowered ride height. And then in 2020, I did 97 taillights. I got new wheels, so these are Veristone ES1s, 18 by 9.5 in the front, 18 by 10.5 in the rear, with 275 tires in the back and 245 in the front. And then I also pulled the carpet out and dyed it black because I wanted a two-tone black and tan combo going on.
Okay, nice.
So that's pretty much everything I've done to the car. And I also installed a new front bumper. It's an Auto Couture knockoff. It's a KBD kit. And I think it looks way better than the 94 bumper that it came with.
So a lot of time and love has been put into this car.
Exactly right.
And out of all of these mods, which is your favorite mod?
I think the favorite mod definitely has to be the manual swap. It just makes the car feel so much more torquey. It feels more alive. It feels more peppy. It's just way more fun to drive than the 4-speed slush box that I had.
And which mod do you think was like the one you wouldn't have done if you?
If I couldn't do it, or if I didn't have to do it, definitely I would have just saved my money on the seats. I think the seats definitely update the look of the car. However, I do miss the ability to have a heated seat function and memory seats and power everything. And I thought that was really cool, especially because it's a 90s car and it had all those features. I definitely took away from the features aspect of the car. However, when I do chuck this thing into corners, it holds me in place. That's the main reason why I upgraded the seats.
Okay, it's very nice. Nice. Mitesh, what do you like most about your car?
Well, honestly, it's not just about the car itself. I think the car is fantastic. I'm glad I have it. And the best part about the car is actually the people that I have met along the way, you know? Without this car, I don't think I would have met the people that I've met, and I have so many friends that I can consider my lifelong friends, and that just wouldn't have happened without it.
The car. So the car has a lot of value.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So Mitesh, I wanted to get one question off that I didn't get to answer. What was your first car? Was this your first car?
This was not my first car. No. My first car was a 1992 BMW 525i. The 5-speed manual transmission. That was my first car.
Okay, nice. And do you have a daily, or is the daily?
I have another car. I wouldn't consider either on the daily because I don't drive them every day. I have a 1994 beige Corolla, which is nice because it gets really good on gas. It's like 38 miles per gallon, and it runs on regular, so it's like super cheap to.
And you manual swap that too?
No, I'm not gonna manual swap that one. That one's just there in case this one goes down. You know what I mean?
Okay. And do you have a dream car? Something that, your goal? Or is this your dream car?
Well, I don't know. I have a hard time thinking about what my next car is. And I think I like cars too much in general just to pick one, But if I had to, if let's say I had to trade this one in, let's just stick with the Toyota theme and then get the next one in the lineup. The LC500, the 2020, I think those are dope.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mitesh, for everything. It was a pleasure having you here today, and hope we will see you around next time.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
People gotta know the truth.
I already said the shit, bro. It was a joke. All right.